Hi, I'm Ruth Stern, and I'm a licensed mental health therapist and business coach. And my passion is helping my clients create both inner and outer transformation for greater success and happiness. And one of the biggest things that I see gets in the way of all of our happiness and success is anxiety. And on some level, everyone experiences anxiety in some form. Unfortunately, many people today in our society are on what I call being on the on button. You know how a button's supposed to go on and off? The button never turns off. And it's that feeling of going and rushing and overwhelm, and your mind is spinning all the time. Maybe there's obsessive thinking or excessive worry, feeling on edge, irritable. That's how we're living, and it's not supposed to be that way, but many people are. It's almost as if excessive stress and anxiety, in my mind, has become normalized in our society, and that shouldn't be. And the good news, it doesn't have to be. And I completely know this and understand because I personally suffered many, many years of chronic anxiety. I could not stay asleep. It was awful, and I tried everything. And it really affected my life in so many ways. And I finally found the answer. I'm actually going to be talking about it on my webinar that's coming up. It's a whole masterclass on healing anxiety. So what I found is something that the Buddha talks about. The Buddha says that pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. So in the realm of anxiety, think about it this way. We're going to have pain in our life, meaning things are going to go wrong. We're going to have situations that we're not happy about, and we are not in control of those things. But the suffering is optional, meaning that we can take charge of how much we suffer or not suffer in a condition. So for example, there are two people that are divorced, and one person is divorced and they're devastated because of their interpretation of what that means in their life. A second person gets divorced and their interpretation is they're sad and of course disappointed, but they have a different kind of interpretation that my life is not over, or maybe it's just beginning, or there's opportunity, and they will move through the divorce completely different than this person, because they understand that suffering is optional, because they have learned how to interpret or reframe their experience. This is so important when it comes to anxiety, because anxiety is mainly created by our internal way that we think and believe. But unfortunately, we're not aware of what's running our mind because it's deep in the subconscious. So, in a very short few days, I am presenting a masterclass called Freedom from Anxiety, how to avoid the 3 big blocks that keep you anxious, overwhelmed, and stressed, and prevent you from greater joy, inner freedom, and the happiness that you desire. All you have to do is click the link below and join us online, and you will learn a couple of things. I'm going to teach you the 2 critical things that is keeping you anxious. I'm going to show you the #1 technique that saved me and how I healed insomnia and anxiety. I'm going to show you that. And then I'm going to show you how to unlock your negative programming that's feeding the anxiety. We're going to learn all that on the webinar. So I look forward for you to join me. Click the link below, and we can get on the journey together to finally get freedom from anxiety.